Hey guys, Mick back with you again. Just a quick update. Obviously we've covered the veggie gardens, but I'll just give you a quick show on, sorry for the sun, it's morning and it's right behind me, but I'll just a quick show on what the veggie gardens look like now. Just bear with me. Okay, broccoli's coming on good. A few weeds up the end, that's still that grain that's coming through. I had that much broccoli that I moved some of it to this bed too, so I reckon I've got about 40 broccoli plants. So don't stand behind me when the broccoli's ready. I've put some cabbages in, just some cabbage seedlings. On this side it is still lupins from the goat poop, but if we look really carefully down here we can see I've got some beetroot in and it's starting to come up now too. Let's keep swinging around. Brussels sprouts. Put some seedlings in there. Now I've got 3 covered beds. One up at this one here, I've got pumpkins in. And I've got a few seedlings in trays in there too, only because it's nice and warm in there for them. This one here I've got, I've got to remember what I've got in that one now. Chilies, red cabbage, and garlic. And this one over here I've got a few spuds, probably the wrong time of year for spuds, but I had them, they were going green, so I popped them in. And I put some mushroom spore down, but no sign of any mushroom coming up yet. And at the back here under the fruit trees I've planted some zucchinis. I figured that they can grow up along the fence there. Now, a couple of things. First, if you've been watching the last couple of videos, let me just flip this camera around again. Okay, if you've been watching the last couple of videos, you'll know I talked about no rain. How dry it is there, sorry for the sun, we'll get around the corner, get out of the sun. In the last probably 3 or 4 weeks, we have got a bit of rain. We've had probably near an inch, I'd say, 25 mil, over the period of the 4 weeks, not all in one hit. It's not probably much good for the farmers, but for me, it's great. It means the grass is starting to green up again. I've got mostly couch or Bermuda grass. It's dormant in the summer, it's dormant in the winter, and its growing season is in the summer, but it really hasn't done much this summer. It's been dormant the whole time around because of lack of rain. Now, as I said the other week, let's have a look at the front yard, because that's where we are. Now, I was doing my yard in 3 stages. The backyard was stage 1, the veggie garden was stage 2, the front yard was going to be the last stage, but I managed to get a hold of some wood mulch. The tree trimmers are around, so they gave me 3 loads of wood mulch, and I put that down on the roadside reserve or the nature strip, and I've also done the whole front yard. I had a little patch of grass there, but I got rid of that. And put the mulch down. I put it down probably 10 or 12 inches thick, so it's certainly nice and thick. And I went through, wrong time of year, but you've got to do it when it's available. Planted about 18 native plants in through here. So I planted 17 native plants because I also cheated, because I like my proteas, so I put a protea in as well. But up through here there's about 18 plants, and look, to be honest, over the dry patch they were watered, they've got plenty of mulch, but I've probably lost about 5 of them. Okay, rest of the front yard, a couple of olive trees. A couple of nice olive trees. Now apparently they fruit prolifically about every 2 years, which makes sense. I got a few off them this year, but last year they were absolutely chock-a-block. I'm not sort of overly keen on olives. I will eat them, but I'm not overly keen on them. But the bees love the trees, so I eventually want to get a beehive. So at this stage I'm keeping the olive trees, and a beautiful big callistemon or a bottle brush. And again, the bees love that when that's in flower. That's only just not long ago finished flowering, but that's the beautiful big callistemon tree. There's Mick's Love Shack, the Wolf Creek mobile, as I call it. Now, nice big shed. You've got to send the back of the shed, and I didn't show you the inside because it's messy. Now, out the front here, I'm going a little bit hobnob, and I've done a circular driveway. Put some posts in here. This is where I had the last load of mulch delivered, the stuff I put in the veggie gardens. I'm down to the last little bit of it, so I'm just topping up some garden beds out the back that I did about 18 months ago. But here, against here, I have planted, and some people are going to cringe, but I've planted honeysuckle. 3 of them. I'm going to put some straining wires between these posts and grow this honeysuckle. This is American honeysuckle, and it's being produced for its smell, so I'm hoping I'm going to get some nice flowers off of it. Where are we? There. Okay. But else I don't mind the old barbecue. That was another little project. My rocks are going. I've got somebody who wants me rocks, which is really good. Now, coming down the side here, I've got nothing in this garden bed at the moment, but if we pan up and walk this way, this is the water tank that had the leak the other day. Walk this way and you'll see up here I've got some fruit trees, the cherry, the peach, the orange, the lemon, and as we pan around, all the rest of the backyard that you would have already seen. My little compost piles here. So that little bare patch that I've just showed you, let me just slowly pan you around, try not to get the glare. I reckon I've got room for about 5 more fruit trees in there. So at the moment I'm umming and ahhing what fruit trees to put in. I'm thinking pear, plum, I don't know what else. I've got to think what I'm actually going to eat. There's a lot of exotic stuff that I'd like to have a go at, but to be honest I'm not going to eat it. So now the other thing, this is going to be a little bit of a longer video. We're back in the veggie garden, you know, obviously. I don't know if you can see in the shade there, I've got some steel trusses here. They're 8-metre trusses I got from a job in town here. Cost me nothing, so they're going to be the basis for my shade house. I've got to cut them back to about 6 metres because they're a bit long, but I've marked out where I'm putting some posts, and this is going to be about 6 metres by 5 metres, I think, something like that. Big shade house, so that's one of my next projects. Anyway, that's where we are at the moment. Let me just walk you back up to the grass, show you the grass is greening, although it's not the grass I want. I am trying to get some a particular weed spray that if I were to buy it retail, I'd have to buy 1,000 litres, and I don't want that much. But you see the backyard's greening up, but most of the green is mallow, and I really want to try and kill all that mallow. So there is a spray that'll do that, but as I say, I don't want to buy 1,000 litres, so I'm negotiating with some people in town now to just give me a half a litre of it. That's it, I think. Just one more quick, I'm just trying to get everything in to go. Got to give them some tulip bulbs, they're in there, sorry for the shadow. Let me get around this way, and my fish pond. I think I've shown you the fish pond before. When I moved in, that was full of dirt and rubble, with only the concrete edge showing. I thought it was just a garden bed, until I started digging and realised it went down and it's a fish pond. But it's got a crack in the middle over here. I don't know if you can see the crack on the video there. It's got a hunk missing out there. It's got a hole at the bottom where the post is. It's got a hole in the side wall there. Again, I don't know if that's coming up in the video or not. So I'd need, and another crack here. So I'd need some patching. I am that hard about just putting a liner in it, but a liner's going to cost me about 1,200 bucks. So I've got onto some stuff called expanding cement, and I've got a couple of kilos of that coming. I'm going to try that, see how that goes, because I'd much rather just have a concrete pond than a rubber liner in it. Because the plan is, oh sorry for the post, inlet and outlet for a pump, maybe a little fountain or something, and get some air into it. And on this wall here I want to mount a concrete sleeper about halfway down, because on the days where it gets 45 degrees, this is going to be a little plunge pool for me. I don't care if there's fish in it. When it hits 45 degrees, that's going to be a really nice little spot to sit. So that's me go. And the banana. I covered the banana, which is good because we had a reasonably heavy frost last night. And the banana obviously doesn't like that, so it got covered yesterday. And it's a reasonably clear cover, so that'll probably stay on now. I won't bother taking it off, just to protect it. That's it, I think. If there's any more, we'll save it for the next vid. You have a good day. See ya. Like, comment and subscribe. Sorry, I'm old school, I keep forgetting that stuff. Anyway, see you next time. Bye.